Guys, the leagues, there was like some leagues update announcement today. It says get ready for Leagues 4. And has anybody looked this over yet? To make the wait a little more bearable, I'm gonna drop a surprise reveal. Oh snap. So they dropped a surprise reveal for Leagues today. Your character starts in Yama's lair with an exit in Civitas Ilafortas. All right, so we're going to be obviously in Varlamore. The character begins restricted to the area of Varlamore. As you complete tasks, you can unlock more areas. Okay, so the goal is to unlock every area of the game when you're playing Leagues. Is that correct? Am I understanding the purpose of this game? I've never done Leagues before, so... You get 3 areas max. You pick your adventure. I was in Foe's stream who was spending hours on teasers. Well, Foe makes a lot of his viewership from Leagues because he makes the guides. I think a lot of people follow Foe's guides, so he'd be the big dog to follow when Leagues comes out, you know? All experience gained is heavily increased. Okay. Exact multipliers can be reviewed in the Relics menu. We can check out some of the Relics menu today. Full information can be found in each section. All right, so let's see what they're saying. Each area has an echo boss. So there's 1 echo boss per area. Obviously, if we are in Varlamore, what would the echo boss be? Soul Heredit? It was Soul last time. It could be Doom this time. Will it be one or the other? Echo Soul was really fun. So maybe it'll be different this time. Hopefully Doom. Dude, Echo Doom could go kind of crazy. I'd be down for that. The way you begin this league will be unlike anything else you've ever seen so far. Oh my goodness. Well, I've never seen anything else so far. So that's true. As Yama has created a unique vision of his domain, where you will spawn upon your arrival as you go through the Leagues tutorial. After that, you'll have free reign to explore this new layer, which features lots of demons running around to make sure everything's in check for the League to commence. Pretty cool, pretty cool. One nice thing Yama has done for you this League is allowed you to see the stepping stones in the lava pool to train your agility from level 1. Nice. Be careful, though. This agility course is slightly different. You're likely to get burnt if you mess up. Dude, why don't you get agility for doing Yama, man? They should totally give you agility every time you hop across those stones. New starting area of Varlamore. You may have seen some cryptic messages before that hinted towards this, and while we aren't sure how that happened, Yama is finally ready to confirm that it will be Varlamore. Okay. Well, the Master of Pax has some issues with Mistalin. He wanted to mix things up. This region doesn't have anything, but that's half the fun. This new region doesn't have anything, but that's half the fun of Leagues, discovering new ways to progress and challenge yourself. So what does Varlamore have? Bosses. Amoxie, Doom, Gym Crab, Huey. Bro, what if it's Awakened Gym Crab? That'd be crazy. Moons of Peril, Soul Heredit, and Vardorvis. I forgot about Vardorvis. I did forget that he is in Varlamore as well. Dinakina, thank you for the 30 months. Holy. Legend, Dinakina. Thank you so much for that 30-monther. Jesus. Guys, can you believe we've been streaming 30 months? That is insane to me. Time flies, man. Time absolutely flies. Notable monsters in Varlamore. The Ancient Zygomites, Blue Dragons, Brutal Blue Dragons, Custodian Stalkers, Frost Nagua, Earthens, Sulfurs, Red Dragons, Quests, At First Light, The Final Dawn, Perilous Moons, Meet and Greet, The Riveting Tale. That's one of my favorite quests in the game. Probably my favorite quest, actually, out of all the quests that I did. That's the one that killed Triumphant. He died to that frog. Shadows of Custodia, Twilight's Promise, Veil Totems. Service shops. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Skilling activities. You can mine blessed bone shards. You can steal valuables. Master Mixology. Yay! Guys, Master Mixology. You could do Mixology in Leagues. Hype? Is anyone hyped about that? Forestry. Never done that. Hunter Rumors. Should be a banger. That's quite a lot. While there are things we've missed, We're sure you have fun planning the beginning of your route around this new start. We've notified Civitas to be prepared for the flood of new arrivals as they've helped us prepare. So I have a question. Can you get to the Grand Exchange since Mistalin is gone? Or is there just no Grand Exchange now? Everyone is an Iron Man in League? Oh, this is about to be a totally different experience. OSRS treating you great. Thank you, Nikki. It's treating me very well. I like it over here. Everyone is an Iron Man in Leagues. No wonder everybody likes Leagues. It's the best game mode. And there's no bots. Are there bots in Leagues? Everyone's an Iron Man. Why would the bots show up? Wait, would they bot to sell the rewards? No point. You could, but the rewards are not. The rewards are not good gold per hour then. So Leagues just has no bots. Nice. Okay. Well, there's some things you missed. We're sure you'll have fun playing the beginning of your route. Your auto-completed quests will mean instant access to Fairy Rings and Zenaris, Camtorum, and the Moons of Peril and Vardorvis. You can train Slayer instantly by speaking with Shaladar. In Zenaris, all Slayer Masters will assign you the same task, taking into account the areas you've unlocked. Okay. Agility can be trained from 1 with the new stones around Yama's lair. Gives similar XP rates to Draenor. Okay. It should bridge the gap between there and Worm Agility course. Why did they black this out? Mysterious things have been added to the archery supplies. Okay. This list represents the key drops from Varlamore. The Pendant of Astes will be cool for getting around, and then unlocking Quetzal will probably be good for getting around. So if I want to rush, guys, help me out. If I want to do a Inferno rush for content at the start, I would have to unlock Karamja as my second zone. Is that correct? Karamja is free. It gets auto unlocked. So there's something called a force unlock, and you just unlock the zone automatically. It unlocks for free when you open your second zone. Okay, so area information. Here's Karamja. Okay, there's really not like that many zones. So there's Karen, Varlamore, Taranwin. I don't know how to say the Elven zone. There's Desert, Mortania, Wilderness, Asgarnia, Fremnik. Okay. Karamja was not a big enough region on its own, so they gave it to us for free. So what areas are you guys going to be unlocking for Leagues? Desert for TOA. Is it Karen for Mortania for TOB? And which area for Cox? Karen for Cox and Yama. So most people will probably just unlock the 3 areas that have the raids, Mortania, Desert, and Karen. You only need 1 raid to get all the mega rares? Huh. I assume Yama is free for everybody. Well, we start in Yama's lair. Maybe we can't even kill Yama because he's kind of like our boss. He's like the Slayer Master or whatever. And you kind of just do everything through him. Okay, so you just need 1 raid. So most people are going to unlock Mortania for TOB. I've heard a lot of people saying unlocking the Wilderness could be kind of pog. But I really don't understand why. Is that just because the Wilderness bosses drop good loot? I mean, what? They drop the Wilderness weapons. Wilderness is good points. Wilderness uniques were insane. Oh, Wilderness had a Kopesh. Oh, they have different items in Leagues than the normal ones. Last year, the Echo item was crazy. So they had an item called a Kopesh in the Wilderness that was really strong. To be honest, the drops from Echo bosses kind of decide what are the cool and fun regions. So you have to look at the drop tables. Okay. Asgarnia. So the Asgarnia region is Island of Intrana, Pest Control Islands, Troll County. This one seems like it sucks. Oh, God Wars Dungeon access. Berthop, Falador, Intrana, Ice Mountain, Port Sarum. What can you do here? Cerberus. Let's see. Where are the bosses? Okay, Asgarnia has all of the God Wars bosses. And it has Cerberus. And next as well, the Whisperer is also here. I forgot about that. Dragon Boots. Smoldering Stone. Why would you want that? The Kandaren Desert area covers the entirety of the Kandaren Desert. Okay, the desert seems like it could be pretty good. Calphite Queen, Leviathan, Slayer Dungeon and TOA, Temporaz, Pyramid Plunder, Giant's Foundry, Agility Pyramid, Mage Training Area. Desert is just good for TOA. Agility Pyramid could be a good way to... I don't know if it's that good of agility XP per hour. Desert Treasure 2, Prince Ali. Okay. Man, there is a lot of stuff in each of these zones. How about Fremennik? Fremennik is obviously Dagannoth Kings, Vorkath, Basilisk, and Duke, and Muspa. What 3 zones are you guys thinking about right now? You obviously have Varlamore already included, so you only get to do 2 more zones. After that, it just depends on the Echo bosses. Everyone is going to copy Bodhi and Foe. Let's be real here. You guys don't like to use your own brains and figure stuff out? Nope. Why not? That's why we pay subs. Okay, so you can get Visages, Skeletal Visage from Vorkath, Draconic Visage, Dragonbone Neck, Trash, Seer's Ring, Archer Ring, Warrior Ring, Berserker Ring, as well as all rewards from Duke, Phantom Muspa. Guys, Fremennik seems trash. I'm going to be for real. The bosses seem trash. Unless they have Echo Muspa, and Echo Muspa drops a banger. Are you guys saying that that's how you pick your zone? You just wait until they show the drop table from each boss, each Echo boss, and then you're like, oh, Echo Muspa's the best. We got to go kill Muspa, unlock Fremennik. That's how you guys are playing it? Echo DKs had a banger last time? Okay. What zone are we in? Kandaren. Okay, Kandaren has a crap load of stuff. A lot of guilds. Monkey Madness 2, Dragon Slayer 2. Holy crap, Kandaren. I mean, dude, this area has a lot of stuff, bro. Angler's outfit from fishing trawling. Zenite shards. Okay, so you have occult necklaces. Warp scepter. Wait, but there's no bosses. What the hell? There's no bosses in Kandaren. Just Slayer stuff. See, if it was me, I would make the best item come from a worse area. That would give you a reason to go there. But like, what boss? What boss could be an Echo boss in this zone? Echo Kraken? Echo Thermi. I don't think I've ever fought that boss. The Karamja area covers... So, okay. When pursing up... You guys said that we're just going to have Karamja unlocked. Okay, you can do the 5 Jad, 6 Jad challenges right away. Obsidian Helmet, Plate Body, Draconic Visage, unique rewards from Superior Slayers. Obviously, you can get Infernal Cape there. Karen and Kibos. So this is Chambers of Zarek. You're going to have access to Yama, Lizard Shaman for Dragon Warhammer, Tithe Farming, Artist Library, Farming Guild. Farming Guild is massive. Soul and Blood Altars, Hasidius Patches. You have a lot of good items here. All unique rewards from Wintertot, Chambers of Zarek, Hydra, and you have the Farming Guild. This area seems pretty good. Why doesn't it have Yama's rewards on here? Are you not able to kill Yama? Cox is the worst raid. Are you saying that you could get a T-bow from Tob so you don't need to unlock this zone? Like all the rare loot drops from one raid? Okay, so everyone's going to unlock probably Mortania so they could just spam Tob, I'm guessing. Hard mode Tob gives purples every raid. Only mega rares you can get from others. Wait a second. I think I might go for TOA. Because I want Masori. And if I can get a T-bow from TOA, I'll have Masori and T-bow. If I'm trying to make a range build. I don't know how to solo Cox, and I don't know how to solo TOB. But TOA is the one I have the most done, so I could probably do that. The rest of the top loot is kind of trash. I don't know if I want Justicar gear, man. Oh, you have a Barrows gear. Theater of Blood hard mode if a Sani Nightmare have the following changes. Damage and defense increased by 25%. 50% increase hit points to monsters. Unique chances multiplied by 2. Group content from the Nightmare and Theater of Blood will be dependent on who gets MVP. Barrow's armor, granite rings and gloves from Grotesque Guardians. You also have access. Okay, so you can get a Gmaul too. Blood shards from Vyres. Zealot robes, rune scrolls. I mean, other than Tob and Barrows, I'm not really seeing much good loot that comes out of Mortania. I don't know, but guys, right now, I'm leaning more towards unlocking TOA and maybe... Let's see. I gotta read all of them first. All right, so here is the Elven zone. Of course, you have access to crystal gear. You can get your Bofa.
Slayer task completed.
Full set here. Magic, and you have access to Zulrah. Zulrah has Blowpipe and Magic Fang. Use leagues to learn new things. I think I want to try to make the best build possible. The cool thing from Echo CG made a crystal set work for melee. Really? So how can you when can we figure out what all of the new items are going to be so we can try to figure out what we're going to go for? Okay, so crystal armor gear is very cool. I don't know if we want to do gauntlet in leagues, but it looks maybe a dark bow would go crazy. They'll probably tease stuff every day. So we gaming for leagues on God? For real. All right, wilderness. Let's see. What has everybody been talking about the wilderness? Wilderness hype. Let's see. Obviously, you can get yourself Venenatus, Callisto, Vedion, Zombie Pirates, Keldish, Corporal Beast, Dagon High Ropes, and from Larry Keys, you could do Wilderness Slayer, Crazy Archaeologists, Revenants. Wilderness is for easy points. Gauntlet last week with League was goated, no prep, straight into Echo boss fight. That sounds pretty cool. They're probably not going to do it again though, right? Easy points in GP from Wilderness. So a lot of people are unlocking Wilderness for points in GP. Bruh, they said fedoras from the Crazy Archaeologists. Like people are playing Fashionscape in leagues. All right, maybe some of you guys are. Okay, out of all of these, number one for me would probably be TOA as the raid I would want to unlock for loot-wise. But also, I would probably just unlock Cox as well. Yeah, the ones that have, like, the areas that have the raid just seem really strong. Unless you guys are thinking more about points, because what's the big strategy people go for first? Are people going for skilling areas at first? One thing to consider with combat masteries, Void goes hard. Now, you do areas you'll actually enjoy the bosses. Skilling lasts because of XP multiple tiers. Varlamore will be OP for skilling. Yeah, you're going to have access to Hunter. You're going to have access to a lot of good skills in Varlamore. Thieving. What else is in Varlamore? But just from a boss, like just from a boss list, Gym Crab, bro. Gym Crab goes crazy. Oh yeah, Veil Totems. This is about the new league. I'm just trying to figure out like what route I want to go. And they gave a list of like everything that's in every area. But it's tough because like if you're just looking at the drops, I mean, Asgarnia God Wars, that's a lot of items, bro. Asgarnia has a lot of items, guys. Like God Wars, Cerberus, and Nex, Whisper. That's a lot. All right, let's go down and see what else they've announced. Right now, I'm thinking maybe Asgarnia and TOA, and maybe the Elven area, but we'll see. If you need a T-bow, you don't really need... If you're going for T-bow, you don't really need the Elven area. Okay. What is this? Relics. Click the revealed relics above to show their description. Endless harvest. You can endlessly gather from fishing spots, trees, and mining rocks, even if they deplete after your initial interaction. Resources gathered from fishing. So we can AFK forever? On skills? Let's freaking go. Brother, what did they do, man? They put this in Wingding, so you have to interpret it. Echo bosses are back, and they want their revenge. Okay, let's read the other ones. Barbarian Gathering. You become capable of chopping wood, mining rocks, and fishing with your bare hands without requiring any tools or bait. Your hands are equivalent to the crystal version of their respective tools. Dude, nice. You're just barehanding all the skills. While gathering, you also receive a 10% in strength and agility. Holy. Abundance. All non-combat skills are permanently boosted by 10. Every time you receive an XP drop, gain 2 XP in the same skill. This is affected by the passive League XP modifier. For every XP gain, gain 2 times as many coins. They can either go back into your bank or inventory if there's room, which can be toggled above. All non-combat skills are permanently boosted by 10. All experience multiplied by 5. Dude, how fast can you max in League? 16 times XP rates. Echo bosses are back and they want their revenge. What is this? If you want to catch up on the latest reveals made by Lil Smokey, check them out below. He's just punching the tree. Wow. Dang, all your extras just go straight to the bank. All right, that looks pretty good. FAQ. Okay. So we've seen, this is what is going to be here. So there's going to be a ton of different relics and you can fill up each of these slots like a, I don't know, like this reminds me of like a talent points. And WoW, you have a certain amount of talent points and you have to make a build and you have to choose which ones you want. You pick one per tier. Could you choose these same ones for every single tier? Well, I guess you can. Because it says tier 8, none. Okay, so if you put this one on tier 7 while you're using it, then you're getting a ton of XP. Each tier is 3 different relics. So is there going to be like 100 different relics, but you only have like 30 slots? 23 relics, 8 slots. When you unlock a tier, you get the passive, and then you could choose a relic. 1 relic per column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 relic per column? So you get 8. 8 active relics. Do you have to choose which one you're getting the 8 benefit from? No, it goes any row. Okay. So you'll have 8 relics and you'll have the level 8 perk for all of them. Or the tier 7 one. Okay, passives below are unlocked when you get a new tier. Now, if I put Endless Harvest on 1, and then I put Barbarian Gathering on 2, Can I decide that I don't want Endless Harvest anymore and get rid of it? These are tier 1 relics only. Oh! So you're saying that each time I unlock a tier, I get to choose one of these 3? Oh, okay. I'm understanding now. So these are already filled out for you. You just click on one and you tell the game which one you want. So it's literally like Battle for Azeroth talents where they gave you the 3 talents and they're like, which one do you want in each tier? Yeah, I get it now. Passives are for your character, not the relics. You get to choose from 3 each time you reach a new tier. Okay. I'm understanding this now. And so when these are all unlocked, you'll be able to choose your one from each tab. I wonder if you'll be able to change it later, like a respec. They will reveal these relics daily until the release. Okay, and then you cannot change your locked in, no respec. Oh, so I got to choose right now? I have to choose Endless Harvest or Barbarian. Oh gosh, we have a big decision to make right now. Oh no, okay. Upon choosing this relic, you're going to get a knapsack. You become capable of chopping wood, mining rocks, and fishing with your bare hands. Whenever you fish, woodcut, or mine, you will also receive 10% XP and strength and agility. Goodness gracious. You're going to change 10 times over in the next 3 weeks? Well, which one would you guys pick right now? Coins generated will be put into your inventory. All non-combat skills are permanently boosted by 10. Every time... Are you saying if you get to a level 89 and you have abundance, then all of your skills are maxed? Ooh. It's a stew boost. It's a permanent stew boost. Abundance will be pointless later on. I feel like Barbarian Gathering and Endless Harvest are both really good. Up to 3 different types of gathered items can be placed in a knapsack, which has a capacity of 140. The thing that's really cool is you're leveling your strength and agility while you're doing secondary stats. But Endless Harvest, can you just leave your computer on for 24 hours and you're just hitting the wood? 25-minute logout. So you can go AFK for 25 minutes at a time? This is kind of good, guys. 6 hours AFK with a weight on your keyboard. That's kind of good. I don't know, man. I might have to go with that. RuneScape players love anything that lets them play the game less. If you're employed, guys, go with Endless Harvest. That's so good. If you're actively playing, though, maybe Barbarian Gathering, because you're also getting strength and agility XP at the same time as for just doing the same thing. So you might as well be getting a 2-for-1. Actively playing Barbarian Gathering kind of goes hard. 50% chance to succeed is very good. That is insane for skilling. Yeah, the Barbarian Gathering seems kind of nice. I think we might have to go with that one, boys. All right, maybe we lock in Barbarian Gathering for our first one. I guess we'll see when they start revealing the rest of them. Also, if you read the passives down below, bigger and badder Slayer unlock is free. Run energy is never drained while running. Oh, this is so good. Slayer points are 5 times from task, and you aren't required to complete 5 tasks before earning points. So if we do Barb, you start Slayer at when you get to Barb tier. When you get to tier 3, that's when you could start Slayer, and you just get tons of extra XP from Barb. Are you doing it on the Iron? I don't know. Probably play my main. I don't know. Last time you could get everything on task. Ooh. So there's a passive effect for each one. Farming ticks will occur every minute instead of every 5 minutes. Run energy never drained. Okay, it happens with every single one. Bigger and batters are unlocked. So it's the same thing. Run energy, Slayer, bigger and batter, tier 3. Okay. There's no difference in the passives. Clue scrolls will drop as stackable scroll boxes. These are always shared. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking Barb kind of looks the best. This looks fun though, man. Leagues looks really fun. Playing like a juiced up version of RuneScape with a bunch of different twists, but everyone's an Iron Man. I could get down with that. And we'll all have a different experience with it too, because we'll all choose a different build. You'll be raiding with people who maybe took 2 other regions, so they'll have different loot that they can choose from. Assuming they choose desert and they have TOA available. Wait till we get the combat reveals. It's going to be sick. You're going to have a lot more fun than you even think right now. League's hype. All right, so they're going to reveal these like 1 week at a time until Leagues happens. Wait. It's almost April. Isn't Leagues in April? When is Leagues for? 23 days out. Every day there's going to be a new reveal. So they could just reveal a new perk. What are these called? Relic. They could reveal a new relic every single day until then. Okay. I can get on board with that. We still have to have Echo weapon reveal and combat masteries. Talk to me about a combat mastery. What would that be? Like 2-tick blowpipe? Oh, perks, passive weapon perks, ranged melee and magic. Like the things that you choose, like the sigils? Like sigils? That you had to activate? Similar to sigils? But more OP. I never played Gridmaster. Combat masteries here. New system to Raging Echoes League. Masteries are a separate progression system to relics, offering players new choices and permanent decisions. Dang. So it's not... Oh, you choose either melee ranged or magic mastery. And you could divide your points. So you could build a... You could do like a straight across build, like range 3, melee 3, magic 3, or you could do like range 6, magic 1. You really want to max out one? Yeah, I'm going range. Y'all already know, boys. Range hype. Read last masteries. They're so overpowered. Damage rolls 30% of max hit with ranged are increased to 30%. Each subsequent ranged attack has its max hit increased by 5%. Range attack rate set to 80%, rounding down. Every 5th range hit, heal 5 points. Range attack rate set to 50%, rounded down for 5 tick and above. Wow, so range 5. Never miss with range. Range attack rate set to 50%. 2-tick Tebow. Oh, 2-tick Scythe, 2-tick Tebow. Paired with Justicar. 2-tick Tebow that never misses in tankier. So the accuracy is not super important. Range was top tier last league. Never miss is completely busted. That's why you don't need Masori gear, because you don't miss. Oh my gosh. These are going to be different. You guys think in this league? Probably some slight tweaks. Almost 100% of people will go range again. Oh, was range the popular one in the last league then? I just like going range because I like the ranger archetype. Well, if range was too good last league, do you think they nerf it and then maybe... Well, I want to go range because I want to rush... I want to rush Infernal for funsies. See how fast I could get it. Magic is better for Infernal Rush. You could probably do Melee Inferno. Melee Zuck in honor of Showback. Can we get a long enough range halberd? With salmons. Guys, what if they juice up salmons and it becomes the best food in the game? In honor of Showback. Melee hits have a 5% chance to heal 40% of the damage dealt. Okay. Melee attack rate is set to 80% rounding down. 50%. So the 5-1 is a 2-tick Shadow, 2-tick Scythe, or 2-tick T-Bow. 2-tick Mega Rares goes crazy. Wow, there's really a lot to consider, huh? When you're building a League's character, it makes the game feel more like, I don't know, like Diablo or Path of Exile or something. Like you're really making a specific build to try and really focus in on one thing and just continue powering up that one thing. Unlocking a new tier is so much dopamine. We rushing TOA, Doom, and shadowing the world. I mean, obviously you probably want to go for a Mega Rare unless there's an item that comes out that's stronger than a Mega Rare, which they haven't announced yet. You have to wait and see, right? Apparently, was Kopesh better? Was Kopesh better than Scythe? The dog sword. Okay. All right. So passive buffs, 95% chance to save weapon charges, ammunitions, and runes. Healing from all sources increased by 20. Accuracy with all styles increased by 100. Damage taken reduced. Prayer point gain increased by 25%. Attacks with all styles have 60% prayer penetration. The hell does that mean? It means you can camp one style against Hunlif. Even if the boss is using prayers, you're hitting through it. So you just keep shooting him with the T-bow, even if he's praying ranged. You just hit through it. What? Hey, is that fun? You know, T-bow never misses, and you're just crushing them through. You're just using T-bow the whole time. You got to get to that point, though? Okay. You could also hit Warden during the skulls. It's kind of the problem with leagues. You become so strong, there's no difficulty. It's not that fun. 100% range accuracy made range paths super boring. That's the fun of League, is taking all the difficulty out of it because you become so strong it doesn't matter anymore. You'll never really die. Maybe echo bosses, but besides that, every other content will be cake. Inferno Cape will be like killing a hill giant. What if they have Echo Zuck? Is that possible? Echo Zuck could be crazy. Is there like... Did they do an Awaken boss last league that was just way harder than everything else and it was like the Endgame boss? Like, what if Yama was the endgame boss? Like, he was the hardest one in the game. And he's like the one that you try to do. Is there anything even Awakened Inferno? You're so strong, mostly everything was easy. Echo Soul was pretty light. The 6 Jad challenge was the hardest. Echo Soul was the hardest, but mostly really easy and mid to late. Watch a vid of the Echo fight. Well, they're not going to have the same Echo fights, are they? Are they going to be different this time? There's a special League 6 Jad challenge. Some changes and some return. Okay. Watch a video of the 6 Jad challenge. YouTube 6 Jad leagues challenge. 6 Jad league challenge Inferno guide. This is just a regular one. Leagues only 6 Jad challenge 1 year ago. Is this it? What the heck is going on? What is this music, by the way? So, when they're stomping the ground, the projectile comes out a lot faster than when they go up on their legs and then he does mage. Like the mage one is delayed. Or maybe not. Okay, so there's little snakes that spawn. Yeah, he's not even swapping weapons. Oh God. Rangers just spawned. Are they going to attack him? Oh, they just started attacking right now. What the heck? So you have to flick the ranger and then you have to flick the Jads. Okay, and then you have to deal with... Can you still get one shot by Jad if you get caught off prayer? He's kind of one-tapping the healers. Okay, snakes again. Is that what he's using, guys? Is he using full Justicar with a T-bow? He's zoomed so far out, it's hard to see. He has a ZCB that he hasn't even used yet. Yeah, I think he's using Justicar with the 2-tick T-bow. He used the ZCB on the Rangers. Okay. I see his spec bar's full. Okay, here they go. We got mages now. Dude, he killed a mage before it even attacked. I guess they're on... Okay, I think they're on like a 12-tick delay when they spawn. So the goal is to just have them killed before you even start. Okay, so he just... Yeah, he just ZCB spec'd the crap out of those Rangers. I'm seeing it now. Yo, this is a pretty cool challenge. I could probably one-shot it. I don't know if you guys saw me do the 6 Jads the other day, but I did kill one of them. So I think it's looking promising for me. That looks intense. Yo, Leagues is about to be fun, boys. Leagues is about to be pretty fun. You should try a Fasani's Nightmare. I will at some point.